this is embarrassing. I've actually been scammed twice. So I'm gonna tell the first story. Alright, where to begin? Hello? 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 Oh! Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm back here with another video. Yeah, it feels like it's been forever since I filmed another video, but I know it was just last week. This week I decided to do something a little different. I'm going to be doing a story time. The story of the time I got scammed on TikTok. Just saying it out loud just makes me want to be like, oh, no. I lost $600. $600, bro. The story is pretty crazy. I did everything I could to try to fix it. I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm not really mentioning anyone's names or handles. I'm not really trying to throw shade at other people. I'm just trying to warn you guys about the potential of being scammed on TikTok, because I feel like I was naive to it, and I don't know how many more scammers are on TikTok, so I just want to let you guys know this, do your research and stuff. But yeah, I'm not trying to spread hate, I just want to spread some type of awareness so that you guys are careful too. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think on the comments below. As a lot of you guys know, on my second video, I mentioned that I really got into spirituality, meditating, kind of self-care, working on yourself, right? I kind of got into this by going through YouTube, kind of going through the For You page whenever I see stuff like that. Now I look up to Erin Dowdy, I think her name is Cece. There's a few other people I listen to, but yeah, they're amazing, they're great, they helped me so much in my spiritual journey, and that's kind of how I got started. So I basically found all these people, right? And finding all these people, you start becoming a really big fan of them, right? I found this other person. For the sake of this story, let's call them Aaron. I'm a huge fan of Aaron. Literally, listen to his podcast. I follow all his techniques. I listen to all his life experiences. He's helped me so much. A lot of these spiritual, I'll call them spiritual gurus. Once they get big on TikTok, they offer mentorship programs on a more in-depth experience on how they cope with everyday life. Being that I was a huge fan, really big fan, I decided to join Aaron's mentorship program. I remember that he mentioned it in his story. I clicked on the little form that he said to go to. I went on the form and basically I filled out all my information. At the end it was oh yeah, mentoring is pretty pricey, what's your price range, are you willing to go over this, blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Right? I think I said something $250 or something. Yeah, I said something around that price range. Later that day, I got a text from Aaron saying that he'd love to talk to me, explain to me all the details and get me started, right? We got a call together, right? And he was really cool. He seemed like he really knew what he was talking about. It was really dope. And then at the end, he was okay, I'll send you over the links for the mentorship program. Right? And this is whenever it kind of got sketch. I was huh. He kind of pressured me into doing it. And basically how it works, you buy it you're buying something off Amazon. So you put it into your cart, the mentorship program, and then you buy it. So he sent me the link of buying the mentorship program. I saw that it was $1,000. $1,000. I was
I really don't have that money. I was willing to put in $250.
I really kind of felt pressured into buying it.
He was no, just full send it. If there's any investing to do, it's always on your self-care.
And with this $1,000 bundle, it's a course. So he gives you all his modules. $500. The other $500, a weekly call with him. I think it was 6 weekly calls. It's time for you guys to talk and reflect on the week, and him making sure you're on the right track. So anyways, he was
okay, you can purchase one. It's only $5.
Only.
$500.
So I was like,
I don't know. I mean, I guess, like, I don't really have the money. I really don't know if I should be doing that.
and then he was like,
No, like, this is definitely an investment that's worth it. Like,
so I had to choose between the calls and the modules. I didn't know if I wanted to do it. I was like,
I guess.
and then he was like,
alright, dope, I'll stay on the call while you put in your information and stuff, so like I know everything goes through nicely.
I'm like, I was really pressured. I just really didn't feel like I had like a choice. Like, I don't know, I bought the calls and I thought the calls were good, like a one-on-one thing. Like, I felt like I'd get more out of my money that way. So I scheduled my first call. I didn't mean to do this, but I scheduled it on Thanksgiving Day. When you schedule these calls, they give you like a calendar, right? And the times, all the weeks and stuff, and all the times are available. And like, he had texted me Thanksgiving Day at like an hour before our call, and he was like,
Hey, like, I think it's best if we like wait on this because like my family's in town, like, is that chill? Like,
and I was like,
Okay, yeah, for sure, like, I get it. We can definitely wait, we can schedule, like, some other time.
so I set up another schedule. This is when things got really bad. Our first call, right? He texted me maybe like 5 minutes before the call. He was like,
hey bro, are you ready?
we got on the call. We started talking, kind of like had surface level conversations. And like at this point, like I was like really into my spiritual journeys. I'd say I'd like know a really good amount. It's just like a couple things I had questions on, any techniques I could use in my daily life to kind of like work on my like inner self a little more. Didn't really know what he was talking about. When he called me, he was on the way to the dentist, so he wasn't even paying attention to me because like he was driving. And like at one point during the call, he was like,
You know what's so annoying? They made these streets like so like narrow.
what does that have to do with anything? Oh my god. Like at this point I knew. I was like, oh no, oh no. I would bring up like concepts like inner shadow work. He like didn't know exactly what that was, but I was like,
Wait, I learned about inner shadow work from, like, a book you referenced in your podcast. How do you not know what inner shadow work is if you mentioned that book that talks about it in your podcast?
it was just me like just talking to myself and him just like agreeing or whatever, and like me asking about himself and like surface level things. Oh my god, it was so bad. He had no plan whatsoever. We literally talked more about like the dentist or whatever, and then oh my god, my battery's dying. Finally I was like,
So, like, what got you into spirituality? Like, what was it?
for me, like I have this whole backstory on like how I got into spirituality, and like it was a really like big like realization and moment for me. So he was like,
Do you want me to be honest with you? Yeah, it was psychedelics. I was taking psychedelics and stuff like that, and I do it like every like month or so.
and I was like, what? I like know everything I know about like spirituality because like I've studied it, I've meditated. Like I'm like not against anyone that does psychedelics, like do whatever you want, but like you get the similar results, but like by doing psychedelics it's kind of like a shortcut to everything, and like the process is like something I'm so proud of, and it's kind of like I did that on my own, like, and I'm like,
Wait, you're preaching all this stuff and it just makes no sense because you're not even doing it yourself.
after that, I was talking about like my 21st birthday. I was on medications where I couldn't drink, right? And I was like,
Yeah, I don't really drink or anything, but yeah, I'm really excited for my 21st birthday.
and he was like,
Yeah, like get off those medications. That's only like for pharmacies to make money off of you.
I was like, he basically was like, oh yeah, like get off those medications and just start doing psychedelics, like your life would be so much better. Okay, you never tell anyone to get off medications that the doctor has prescribed to you. Why would you tell someone that? He didn't just say to like, you know, like titrate down, because whenever you get off medications, like your doctor will be like, oh, titrate down. Because if you take it off all suddenly, like a really bad effect to your like brain chemistry or like anything in your body. And he didn't even tell me to do that. He was just cut it cold turkey, just cut it off. I was like, what are you talking about? I didn't schedule another call. I was really upset. I was talking to a lot of people about what I should do. Finally decided, since I wasn't authentic to myself the first time and saying like what I wanted, I was gonna do that whenever I was just expressing the way I felt about the whole program. I wasn't trying to be rude to him or anything. Like I was just being like,
Hey, like, this is not exactly what I was expecting out of this program. Like, I'd appreciate it if I got my, like, money back.
I'll actually put up these texts right here. And then I was kind of like telling him like,
bro, like, I didn't appreciate how it was. You were like driving and like you were on the way to like some dentist appointment and like you weren't really paying attention to anything I had to say. Like, I paid like $500.
and isn't this something you love? Like, you love to do this. Like, don't you want to help people? Like, that's why you're doing this. And then he started like attacking me. He was like,
Well, it's like not my fault that you like scheduled at a time when I was going to the dentist appointment.
bro, how am I supposed to know that you're going to the dentist on that day? If you wouldn't have it on your calendar, why was it on there? And like, I'm such a big fan of yours, and why are you like telling me that everything is my fault? Like, he was not being very kind at all. So since then, I never got my money back. He apologized and he kind of said like,
Oh, we can still do those calls if you want. Like, I promise, like, I can do like better. Like, I know I can do better.
I still haven't scheduled those calls because frankly, I like really lost so much respect for him. I don't really like watch any of his stuff anymore or anything. I mean, I saw his true colors. Like, it's like he doesn't really care about his fan base at all. Like, he only cares about like the money, the fame. I'm sorry. I don't know if you guys know who this is. I'm sure if you guys really go through it, if you guys like are really in spirituality and you know like TikTok and stuff, you'll be able to pinpoint who it is. I'm really not trying to throw shade, but like, bro, like, I mean, he scammed me, like, and I was like a huge fan. Alright guys, so that is the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, this is me not trying to throw shade at all. Like, I just like want to warn you guys that there are scammers out there, especially on TikTok. I was really naive. I just want to make sure you guys like know, like, do your research and stuff. Like, I now have like great like mentors. Like, they've helped so much. Just make sure like whenever you like put your money into something, make sure you do your research beforehand. Not because of what they just like put out online, like really like look into it. And I do have another story about getting scammed a second time on TikTok because, you know, like, I didn't learn my first time. And if you guys want to hear that story, let me know down on the comments below. Also, let me know what you guys want to see in the future. I love making these videos for you. Like, I just want to make whatever you guys want to see. Yeah, my socials are also linked down below. I hope you guys have an amazing week. Yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Peace.